fellow student who was a pre-med student asked me what I was laughing about. I told him the microbiology professor was trying to convince me to go to medical school. And the student laughed, and he said, yeah, that is fun. So I went immediately after that class to pick up an application for medical school. I attribute both the encounter with the professor and the encounter with the fellow student to divine intervention. Sometimes God will send you a message. You might not get it the first time, but you'll find a way to get it. The last thing, I wanted a Corvette since I was about 5 years old. If you wonder why I don't have one, her name is Ann, and she's sitting with my 3 children. Yesterday was our 16th wedding anniversary, so you can feel free to speak to her. That was the first time the professional driver screamed at me. We went airborne 2 or 3 times during this drive. So I think as I come roaring back around to the finish line, the crowd that was waiting all kind of stepped back. And when I got out, it kind of cut me a wide swath. It was like he carried it up on the driver's course, made it feel a little uneasy. So, seniors, in a lot of ways, we were sitting in that Corvette. Sitting there with a handful of wheels, so much excitement, anticipation,
this community rally behind so many wonderful charitable causes to help families in need. I've had my friends and former teachers keep up with me even when I was 200 miles away from the virtual community life. The people in this school and this entire county never fail to unite in supporting others and others, and I have no doubt that we will continue to do so for each other as we move forward. Number 2, find something you're passionate about and work as hard as you can to make it a component of your life. I've seen passion in each of you, manifesting in your dedication to athletics, academics, leadership, and loyalty to one another. Looking out into the classroom, your doctors, nurses, pharmacists, mechanics, engineers, pilots, programmers, and everything in between, I can only hope that the hard work that you will undoubtedly put into your future is matched by the passion that you have. I have no doubt in my mind that the passion in your heart to bring about a positive change in your life and will bring to you a sense of personal success and happiness. And finally, number 3, the most fulfilling achievements and experiences will come from something outside of your comfort zone. While Warsaw is a wonderful town with renovation, it pales in comparison to the vastness of the world beyond our amazing limits. While it is daunting, I have confidence in each of you and your ability to reach all of your own quote-unquote unattainable goals and thrive on your own. I have learned that stepping out of your comfort zone and stepping up to the challenge is the most fulfilling means of your life. For those of you attending college this fall, I challenge you to take a more difficult professor for that one jet engine course you made us end up with the most profoundly inspiring teaching you've ever had. I challenge you to join a peculiar, interesting club that seems just odd enough for you to be slightly uncomfortable. Odds are that you'll meet some of the most interesting people you've had in your life so far. For those of you starting your careers, I challenge you to take initiative in your position. Find a part of your job that you enjoy and go above and beyond your regular responsibilities. Go out of your way to show coworkers that you care about them and the place you're working for. A small amount of appreciation and hard work goes a long way. For those of you joining the armed forces, I challenge you to look deep within yourself and your companions when times get tough and you miss being wherever you call home. Sometimes your reassurance you need to keep going can be found through reflection and discussion with those who understand what you may be going through. I would like to thank all of the teachers of the school system over the years for helping and teaching these lessons in addition to the regular lessons you taught us instead. I would like to thank all family members here for supporting your children and relatives who passed 12 years or knows me. I would like to thank the friends who have been family, who have become family teachers, supporting us, laughing with us, and growing with us over the years. And most of all, I would like to thank the members of my class. Thank you for being my childhood friends, my family, my acquaintances, 12 years of writing papers, doing math homework, struggling with chemistry, procrastinating everything you could possibly imagine. Thank you for sticking by my side, even when I wasn't totally pregnant. Thank you for being my first lifelong companions. Thank you. Congratulations to the class of 2016. At this point in time, the senior mentors are now doing the Gauss County High School Band for the last performance as Today's musical selection is Stefani Germanata Melody, which is arranged by Ted Richards. It will be performed by the Gauss County High School Concert Band under the direction of Mr. Keith Howard. Mr. Howard is retiring and will also be the saxophone of the Gauss County High School.
everyone for coming here today. Today is based on the class of 2016. Getting where we are today took a lot of time and work, some of us more than others. We put forth the effort, got our butts to school even when we didn't want to. I think it is safe to say that we all had a bit of senioritis this year, or all of high school for some. But we buckled down and did what needed to be done, because high school wasn't meant to last forever. This year has flown by. So much has happened for us to be who we are today. Some of us have been in school together our whole lives, while others only a short version. I want to thank each of you for making my experience so memorable. I feel as if I know very little about some of you. That is something I regret. I also regret knowing far, far too much about others. It is you guys who have made the difference. We shaped each other, for better or worse, and regardless of our experiences here over the past 4 years. We've created special bonds with the physical campus, teaching staff, and undoubtedly each other. Our diversity is our strength. We don't have a status quo. GCHS has been our home for the past 4 years. One that as time passes and people change, GCHS won't. We will remember it just as it is right now. High school was like a river. Freshman year was like getting caught in 43 pages of rapids with no sense of direction and no hope. Everything was so new. Then sophomore year came and dragged on. Along the way, pick up some trash, hit some rough spots, but continue on. But then junior year happens. We started to get excited because we're almost to the end. We started to worry about the garbage we picked up along the way, wondering if we'll make it. Starting to enjoy our time together. Junior auction, our first prom, college classes, plus more and more responsibilities. But there were also times where the water was stagnant. We had time to breathe and time to enjoy the moment. Those moments made the year worth the time and effort because the journey was almost over. Senior year came and went. The water became a little more stagnant, a little less rough. But it also was chaotic with college applications, close the deal, senior trips, prom, senior skip day, or days, and many attempts at a successful senior prank. And at the end, you realize you had a great ride and you'll miss it. So enjoy the ride and know it gets better. But also, everything ends, and so our story begins. Cherish these memories and today, because this day has been heavily anticipated. The most emotionally charged day of our lives so far. The first major milestone to our inevitable future. A rite of passage. We finally get to say what we have been waiting 12 years for. 12 long, tiresome, hard, mind-numbing years. We are graduating, and it has no easy feat. But we did it together, and it was no easy feat because we're all in this together. But when tomorrow comes, we'll be on our own. So may the odds be ever in your favor. And remember where you came from. Because once a wildcat, always a wildcat. And the worst of all was, we did it! Now, please welcome to the podium members of the Senior Leadership Committee, Abby Humphreys and Bailey Peck, to explain the honors explanations. As you look at the candidates for graduation this evening, you will notice that several are wearing different colored stoles and various cords.
Graduates who are Beta Club members are recognized by black and gold cords, where the members of Beta Club please stand.
Future Farmers of America students were chosen to be honored due to their high levels of leadership, FFA involvement, as well as strong academics in agriculture classes. These achievements have given them a special status, which gives them the privilege of wearing the FFA cords at graduation. These students are wearing blue and gold cords. Would these students please stand? The graduates who achieved college readiness are wearing white cords. The graduates who achieved career readiness are wearing blue cords. And those graduates who achieved college and career readiness are wearing red cords. Would all graduates who are college, career, or college and career ready please stand? Graduates who have successfully completed the most difficult pathway at Gallatin County High School have earned the status of a Kentucky Scholar. These graduates are wearing purple and gray cords. Would all Kentucky Scholars please stand? Graduates who are wearing a green and white cord have achieved a Farm Silver Achievement Award for 4-H. They are chosen due to their leadership and participation in clubs through their 4-H careers. Would the 4-H graduates please stand? Several of our graduates have enlisted in military branch. These students are wearing a green cord. Would the graduates who will be serving in the military please stand? We thank you for your current and future service. Students who are graduating with a GPA of 3.5 to 3.69 are graduating as two Students who are graduating with a GPA of 3.7 to 3.89 are graduating with magna cum laude. Students who are graduating with a GPA of 3.9 or higher are graduating with summa cum laude. Each of these students are wearing a gold and honors on them. This includes our valedictorians and salutatorians, who are souls with our designated titles on them. Would all of these honors graduates please stand? Congratulations on your graduation. At this time, we would like to introduce Gallatin County High School's co-valedictorian, Alexandra Johnson. Alexandra has been chosen to receive the Cherry Presidential Scholarship and will be attending Western Kentucky University in the fall.
Good afternoon. I would like to begin by thanking everyone who has helped me to get to this spot. I could not have done it without the effort of my family, friends, teachers, and some particularly caring administration. I greatly appreciate everything you all have done for me. Now to the class of 2016. Most of these speeches are meant to congratulate or encourage, but as I am sure you will hear that plenty today, mine is meant to thank you. Most of you have been going to school together since you were in kindergarten. I haven't. I moved here my freshman year from a much bigger and very different school. I had never moved before, and it was scary. Being the new kid is tough, really tough. In fact, leaving everything behind to move here was one of the hardest things I have ever had to do. However, everyone here made it as easy as possible. The warm welcomes and openness were astonishing to me, and frankly, unlike anything I had ever seen before. I had never witnessed relationships like I have seen here. The amount of contact between all kinds of students, and the fact that anybody can talk to anybody, is absolutely incredible. This is not something that happens everywhere. Actually, it took me at least a year or two to stop being constantly surprised by these interactions. GCHS, you are unique. Every school has its weaknesses, but this is one of our strengths. This quality of acceptance is so rare, and I feel that as someone who did not go to kindergarten with my class, I should take this opportunity to let you guys know how amazing this really is. And now, after almost 4 years in Gallatin County, I would not move to my previous home for anything. I have learned things and met people here that I will remember forever. You guys have given me the opportunity to be who I am, the chance to try new things, and have allowed me to experience a completely different environment. It is for these things, and my last 4 years, that I thank you. As you all begin the next chapter of your lives, remember this. All of you, without even knowing it, have made a huge impact on my life, as well as the lives of many others. Whether you remain in Gallatin County or explore the world, never forget the warmth you have created in your small hometown and everything it has done. Good luck. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Travis Huber, Superintendent of the Gallatin County Schools.
Back without standing at the microphone, we're at that point, right? All right, let's do it. I am pleased to report to you and the Gallatin County Board of Education that the seniors seated before us this afternoon have completed all the requirements of the state of Kentucky and the Board of Education necessary for graduation from this educational institution. Therefore, it is with great pleasure that I present the graduating class of 2016. Announcing the names of the graduates this afternoon is Mr. John Jones, Gallatin County High School Principal. Assisting with the process is Mr. Mike Davis, Guidance Counselor at Gallatin County High School. In order to preserve the sanctity of this afternoon's ceremony, please hold your applause until all candidates for graduation have been announced.
This is the good part. Jenna Nicole Ellis. Chloe Grace Oldendick. Alexandra Meredith Johnston. Gabriella Therese Oldendick. Rebecca Morgan Rogers. Kylie Chevelle Parkey. Alyssa Kaylee Nicholson. Georgia Teresa Urso. Gloria Vargas Garcia. Emily Lynn Beatty. Kobe Adam Carlton. Robert Kenneth Dale Cozy. Andrew McBride Garcia. Zachary Shea Marksberry. Derek Allen Ike. Austin Lane Adams. Jordan Andrew Wilson. Aaron Marcelino. Clayton Kirby Brown. Theodore Thomas Oldendick. Allison Paige Tober. Autumn Blaze Bowen. Lolita Maria Palmer Constantino. Chloe Elise Donovan. Leilani Rose Elliott. Abby Marie Humphreys. Kayla Lynn Raleigh. Sierra Faith Riley. Blair Taylor Sullivan. Kelly Jean Webster. Logan Jack Pickelstein. Noah Chase Hansen. Dominic Aaron Covey. Brandon David Michael Lillard. Sage Jared Dowd. Brennan Charles Hamlin. William Dakota Dardine. Michael Anthony Lusty. Timothy David Bassan.